I'd like to explain the content. Once you have gotten in through the password, your coach should have given you the password using this tab right here. That password will change occasionally, so if it ever doesn't work, just go ahead and ask your coach. Once you're in here, we'd like you to click on the Pro Health Guidelines. That is very self-explanatory. Just take the time to go ahead and read all through that. And then next, I'd like to go over a few of these. If you'd like to click on here for me. I definitely need to make sure that you understand the actual Pro Health plan. And so I want to go through this with you. So starting with breakfast, anytime it says Pro Health Diet Food, it just means one of our packets. We have over 70 different foods to choose from. Just pick one of your favorites, and that's what you're going to have for breakfast, along with these vitamins. Now, it's important that you realize that these vitamins are not anything to make you lose weight. They are not appetite suppressants or anything like that, because we don't believe in that. These are simply just vitamins and minerals that we want to give your body through this process to make sure it's very safe for you. So make sure you take your vitamins. Now, if you're hungry mid-morning, you may have another packet. Most of my dieters do not need that, but if you are one that feels a little bit hungry about 9 or 9:30, feel free to go ahead and have another packet. Now, lunchtime comes around and you're going to have another packet plus 1 to 2 cups of vegetables. And if we can scroll to the bottom of the screen here, here are the yes vegetables. Here's all the veggies that you're allowed to eat. 1 to 2 cups is the recommended amount. So these are all the yes vegetables. These are the ones that are up to 2 times per week. These are a little bit higher in sugars and carbs, and so you don't want to overdo it with those. Let me explain the tomato though. What we mean by that is having a whole tomato multiple times. That might derail us, but if you just have a tomato cut up on your salad every day of the week, that is totally fine. Okay, going to the no vegetables. These are the same as cheating, and it will stop us from losing weight. So be very careful. Definitely watch that avocado. That's a popular one that we're going to pull you away from just for a little while. Okay, so those are the rules on the vegetables. Let's scroll back up here. Now that we understand the vegetables, for lunch you're going to have a packet, plus your veggies, salad if you want it. Now, mid-afternoon comes around, and a lot of times people are starting to get hungry. So in this situation, if you're hungry about 3 or 3:30, go ahead and have another packet and enjoy. Okay, dinner. You're not going to have a packet. You're going to have 5 to 8 ounces of meat from our yes list. And if you can scroll for me, here is all the yes vegetables, or yes proteins. So go ahead and pick some favorites. Go back up. And so we're at 5 to 8 ounces of meat from that yes list, 1 to 2 cups of vegetables, salad if you want it. You should have a nice plate of food, okay? Then before you go to bed, we need you to eat 1 more packet. This is very important. Even if you're not hungry, we still need you to do this. This is going to help with metabolism, it's going to help with blood sugar through the night, and it's going to give your body 15 more grams of protein to help us make sure that we're not going to be losing muscle mass. Now make sure that this is not dessert for your dinner. We want this to be as late as possible. So if you go to bed at 10 or 10:30, you should be having your snack about 9:30 or 9:45, okay? Something else to keep in mind, if you ever want to switch lunch and dinner, you may do that. You can have your meat for lunch and then just have a packet for dinner as well. Another thing to make note of is you don't have to have all your vegetables at lunch and all of them at dinner. If you would like to munch on them all throughout the day, that is totally fine. We want 2 to 4 cups of vegetables per day from that yes list. All right, go ahead and scroll up for me. Our water. We want you to shoot for at least half of your weight in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, your goal is 100 ounces of water per day. Keep in mind that a gallon is 128 ounces, just to give you an idea of that. We want you to have sea salt. It's a special Himalayan sea salt. We do sell it. We want you to have 1/4 teaspoon per day. Now this is a low sodium and low potassium diet. So it's very important that we keep those electrolytes nice and balanced. We don't want you to have some of the effects that come from low potassium or low sodium. So go ahead and make sure you get in that sea salt. When you're cooking, you can use olive oil or coconut oil. 1 to 2 teaspoons is the desired amount. Again, that's not very much. All right, no fruit. Sorry. Fruit is way too high in sugar, so we're going to cut that out while we're losing weight at this pace. If you do feel like you're missing out, we do have about 10 different kinds of fruit drinks that you're more than welcome to use as your protein packet, and that helps you feel like you've had fruit. No dairy, that also means cheese, no milk, be very careful on those, and no soda pop, that does mean diet pop as well. Please don't do that. Okay, so this is our outline. Go ahead and scroll up for me. It's going to talk about the restricted, I meant down.
Oh, down.
Yep, the restricted foods. We have some foods that have more sugars and carbs in them. They're called our restricted foods. There are chips, cookies, bars, and brownies. The rule on that is 1 per day, and make sure that 1 per day is not right before bed. The most popular time to have it is mid-afternoon. It's a great treat when you've been really good all day to have that in the middle of the afternoon. So that's the Pro Health meal guide. If you have any questions, your coach will definitely be able to answer those for you.